fuck. Okay, welcome back to Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake. I had to curse because I don't care for YouTube's new guidance on how things are being judged. So hopefully that'll help you with your filter and not make you seem like you're watching something made for kids and get your account set to kids only or something. So yeah, fuck me. Anyway, let's move on. Last time we beat the game, but it is time to go ahead. Oh, now we get Erdrick on our name. But it is time to go ahead and continue where we left off in a way where it's post-game. We have some new things to happen, I believe. Now, I don't remember if the level 44 is exactly when I left off or something. Oh, here we go! The fun's just begun. You can now pay the heavens a visit. If you want to reach the realm above, make your way to the Castle of the Dragon Queen. Word has it, there's a mighty being up there with the power to grant all kinds of wishes. But be warned, the monsters up there in the clouds pack an even mightier punch than those down below. So make sure you're prepared for what awaits before setting off. Welcome back to Alley. Some new fight. All right. So that sounds like where we're going to be going anyway. Let me take a look and see if I still have some items, because this will let me know where the save point went in. I don't see any stat seeds, so it looks like it did go ahead and use up all... It left me off where we were. Okay. Sounds like a plan. I will meet you over at the Dragon Queen's... Yeah, the Dragon Queen's castle, and we will go from there. Alright, we're here, and I talked to a few people that didn't seem to have much to say, so I didn't talk to everybody. But we're here. Look at this. The castle's the closest place to having in the whole world. Apparently, if you're in the title of true hero, you can get there from here. Okay, and that's why it's shining. So, well, we just came from a save file. Let's just jump on in and see what it has in store for us. I may need to adjust some of my equipment from last time. But first, why don't we take a look around? Question marks. Huh. Anything good around? There's a treasure and a monster not too far away to be wrangled. Do we run into monsters here? Well, there's a treasure somewhere around here. I'm not sure if this is like world map or if this is just a regular map. Oh! Monster wrangling? No treasure. So who do we get? Metal Slime! Cool, we get an upgrade. Slurp. That'll be great! Let's do it. We get an alloy. I'll take it. Awesome. Alright. What kind of upgrade do you get? Maybe more mana? A little bit. Could be better. But alright, no treasure in here. Kind of cool, though, that they made a little mini map here. Oh, there it is. Seed of Luck, Angel Bell. Alright. No more treasure. Okay. And it's basically a free thing to get. Alright, well, let's head in. And see what wonders we have. 3 treasures, and a monster not too far away, but not on this floor. Also, how's my equipment? I put everyone on anti-freeze stuff, so I'm going to take a moment to re-equip move some things around and give them different equipment setups, and be right back. Okay, I rearranged my equipment, mostly just gave them some general traveling gear, like Goddess Ring on Tal, Elevating Ring shoes on Crag for the moment. I'll see if I need to up that or not. Elevating shoes on Terry with Mercury's bandana for speed, and Scarcy stays basically the same, just took out some equipment. But anyway, looks like we don't have anything in this area. What are our maps looking like? Alright, left has the dead end. We head there. It is rather dark, though, jeez. Alright, here's our enemies. Some new ones and some old ones. So, we have a Dragon Zombie, I think is new. Gold Digger's not. King Crab, I think is new. And Abracadabra... Abracadabra. Wow, say that 10 times fast. Is also new. So, I'm going to do my usual Kazap, just to hit everything we can and see what goes down. I know the Gold Basher is going to stick around. We're going to have you Monster Pile. Ooh, actually, Cold Breath might be good. We're going to have you... Why don't you egg on Scarcy, I guess. And Scarcy, why don't you try some Propeller Blades on Gold Digger. Immense Defense, that's not good. Well, that blew it. That's a shame. Decently strong. Immune and Huh. That's annoying. Alright. Well, we're going to go ahead and Falcon Slash down the... Actually, wait, do you have Dragon? No, you don't. Falcon Slash the Dragon Zombie. Why don't you go ahead and just... I had you cook a Cold Breath and it didn't really work, so we'll do Monster Pylon. You can still keep egging him on. And why don't you Propeller Blade, Abracadabra, Alright, that's not much. Eh. Good. Whatever on the Gold Digger. He also regens health. I wonder if Flame Slash is any better. We'll try it. Monster Pylon. If she has a chance, I'm going to have her Hustle Dance. May as well. And you could just propel her. Okay, fire's the way to go with him. Got it. Decent experience, too, though. I'm going to do a quick heal up. Actually, I don't need to worry about that. I'm just going to go ahead and do the... What is it? Oh, handy heal all is this. There we go. Here's our treasure. It's a Mimic! We're going to show it off, even though it's not that big a deal. We're going to zap it. Monster Pylon. Aegon Scarcy. And I guess Propeller Blade. Pretty good damage. Very good damage. Loving that Falcon Blade trick. Anything more? Okay, we'll keep moving. Normally I do a quick backtrack, but it's not that far away. I'm also not tiptoeing at the moment, because I want to show off more monsters. When it gets repetitive, I'll probably put it on. Alright, that's the nearest item. Speaking of new monsters, holy fuck. We have some fake Baramoses, this is. Let's try Kazap. Why don't you try Cold Breath? See if that works. I'm going to actually have you attempt to put them to sleep with the Fairy Flute. And I'm going to have you also sleepy attack. Only Tal got messed up. I don't know how she went faster than him. No sleep there. They resist cold. Okay. Alright. Try another Kazap. Why don't you stick with Monster Pylon, maybe? I don't think they count as humanoids, so yeah. Monster Pylon. We don't really need you to heal yet. I want you to try to put them to sleep again. We'll see if they're immune or not. And... try Hypno Whip and see if you can confuse them. Alright. Ow! Is Crag going down? Yeah. That's a shame. I don't know how they're so much faster. We got one asleep. Alright, good. Why don't you... You may as well Omni Heal. Get everyone up. You are going to keep trying to Fairy Flute that other one. Actually, no. Now you're going to go ahead and try the Staff of Resurrection on Crag. And you are going to properly Purse Cutter. Nice! Good. Alright, we got him back up. Give a nice full heal to him. Why don't you Monster Pylon? We're going to have you... I guess we could attempt to have it go to sleep, but nah. Why don't you go ahead and see what they're weak against, if they're fire, electric, whatever. This will try fire. Ice they seem to resist. So, and you can go ahead and Propeller Blade. Resist fire. Okay. They also seem to resist wind, too, based off of the propeller blade. Right. At this point, I don't remember how lightning went, but I'm not going to bother with it right now. Especially with your MP the way it is. Why don't you egg on Scarcy, and at this point, I guess, Assassin Stab. Okay, we're good. Yeah, this is why we don't show repeats on this, because they take a bit. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we're okay, but I think I'm going to pad foot now. Because I need to get some MP back, and this will help. Alright, treasure is up there. But we have a dead end over here. No monster around here. Okay. And nothing over here. Yeah, we'll go up because we see the treasure. Seed of Strength. Okay. Let's see. They both seem to mostly lead the same way. I think what I'm going to do... I'm going to follow this way first. And I'll do a backtracking afterwards. Alright. Nothing here. Okay, we're going to go all the way left here. We have one more treasure, so this might be the only treasure I need to worry about anyway. It's where I suspect the last treasure will be. Wow, that was a good pad foot. Alright, that fight actually had a repeat in there. Oh, there it is. I saw it just as it hit Snoop. Another Staff of Strife. That's our third one. So we have multiple people that can cast Bounce at this point. Alright, and at this point, I'm just going to meet you back at the next... where we left off, where that big brown circle is. So, I'll show you what I mean in just a moment. Alright, this is the last decision point that we went at. So, and we already got all the treasure, so I actually don't need to look around here. So, to be honest, not too far away. So we can just head over and leave here. So I didn't have to explore the others. Which is what I'm going to do. This is why Snoop is so good. I didn't run into any new enemies on the way either. Alright. This is the only other way. Yes. Let's get down. Alright. What are we looking at? Oh, it's a reverse of the Baramos Castle, or whatever, not castle. Silver Orb Cave. 4 treasures. Let's not go on there yet. Yeah, there's nothing on that side. Okay. Pad foot again. Probably gonna get into a fight soon, though. I'm gonna be doing that for a bit until I can confirm things. Nothing on that island. I don't know if they're new, but green dragons. We could do this. First things first, let's Kazap, see if that's enough. I'm gonna have you do Lashings of Love this time. You go ahead and egg on Scarcy, and Scarcy's going to Hypno Whip. He's got the boomerang on, but so he probably didn't need to do that. Okay, we can just take him out with Kazap. Good. Anyway, let's continue. Anything? Okay, one over there. I'll try to go ahead and get to that as soon as I can. I wonder if they're all in the same placement, too. Not that I'm going to remember that. Nothing on this side. Alright, I'll meet you back over here once I get the treasure. Assuming there's nothing up there. Nope. Okay. And what do we get? A Blizzard Blade. Alright, meet you back at the meetup point. Okay, let's continue. Alright. I'm gonna go south first to see if there's anything connecting there. And go from there. Alright, let's see. Nothing yet. I'll meet you back at the bridge if there's nothing. And there isn't. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go north and just figure out this whole right side first. Again, I'm not sure if they're all at the same spots, but I figured may as well. Alright, nothing in the middle. What do we have over here? Is a good question. Also, if I'm a little off, I just had a bit of a moment in real life where our neighbor left their dog out in the rain, and we were trying to get someone's attention. No one was home. So I'm a little off at the moment. I don't think there's anything this way, but I'll meet you back at the what do you call it, that decision point over there. Probably going north, even north middle there. But let's see. Oh, darn. Forgot to put pad foot on. But anyway, looks like, yeah, nothing here. Meet you at that center point. Alright, here we go, at the center point. So what ended up happening with the dog is that, well, our neighbors weren't home in the rain, but they did have a Ring camera, so we basically banged on the door till someone answered. And they got someone home now, so... But still, it was a bit like I was trying to keep the dog, 1, happy, 2, fed, and drinking water. Same with my family, too. Ooh, Empress Whip. Is that something we already have, though? Yeah, it is, and only she can equip it. Well, and what about... Probably nothing over there, but we'll check there anyway. But yeah, so we ended up doing that, and it's not like we could take the dog over, because I have 2 dogs myself. I don't know, it's just sad. When seeing a dog in rain just gets to me. Alright, anyways, this side's done. Let's check out here. Nothing here, okay. Heading on down. I'm going to go left and up next, because we're going to look at the dead ends first. How are we doing on NP? You're fine. Okay. Nothing there. Sorry, I got a little ahead there. But anyway, yeah, I just went a little left. Let's go north, and we'll also go ahead and snoop on the left side to see if anything's there, too. Alright, there probably is nothing. Okay. Alright, move back here. We're going to go down and to the right and far down before we go fully left and up and then down and whatnot. We got to check everywhere, though. How many treasures we have left? 2? Okay. That's not what I meant. Here we go. There's 1 Sage Elixir. Cool. And let's look down here. Oh, also, not too far away, but not here. Okay, good. Alright, nothing here. Alright, meet you at the bridge. Okay, here we are at the bridge. We're going to go up first because that makes most sense for me to do. Then I'll meet you back at that bridge if there's nothing up there truly. I'm just looking up here just in case there was something. Because sometimes Snoop is not accurate, and it was accurate this time. Okay, meet you back at the bridge. Alright, we're at the bridge. Let's go further south. We only have 1 more treasure to go. There's a little snoop as we go, just in case. Alright, yeah, it's definitely on this side somewhere. Is it all the way down, or is it to the right? Let's find out. It's to the right. Good. We can go back from here, and I'll meet you back at the bridge we just crossed. Money! Alright, went a little further ahead, but yep, let's go to the next section. And Padfoot, what a time to be wearing off. Yeah, we got all the treasures. Is this the Orochi lair? I think it is. 4 treasures, and there is a monster here to look for. Okay. Alright, first decision point. Of course, we gotta go down the dead end. Oh, we have some new enemies and enemy we really want to kill, but I'm actually going to ignore the medals because we gotta get rid of everyone else first. Alright, you are going to do... At this point, I think you should just do Monster Pylon. Actually... No. No. I'm going to actually have him Wild Side because I feel like this is going to take more than 1 round. We're going to have you go ahead and pump up Scarsy, and he's going to attack. I figured as much. Alright, we got rid of a couple. Puff Puff fail. Okay. And Sweet Breath does not work. Okay, good. Alright, we're gonna just keep gazapping, because we can. You are going to Monster Pylon, double on up. Why don't you go ahead and give a hustle, and you just attack. I'd rather her use up some MP. Double up. Okay, got rid of one. That's good damage. Really? No magic allowed. Really? In that case, since I can't use magic, let's see. That won't work. Snooze him, I guess. You double Monster Pylon. You are going to... Yeah, you do that. And you are going to switch over to Falcon Blade. Dragon Claws might be better, I'm not sure. But we're going to go ahead and... I don't know if Assassin Stab works on him, actually, but... Let's try Sleepy Slap instead. Okay. Alright. Good. Eh. Well, go away. Really? She is stunned. Okay. So I can't have her do the healing. In that case... He won't go to sleep, and he's got so much HP. I could slow him down, that's not going to matter. This wakes up people, but that's not going to work. Oomph up Scarcy. Double Monster Pylon's not going to work. Oh, actually, no, you're out of those. I'm actually going to have him use the Sage Stone since she's down. And you are going to try Assassin Stab. See if it works. Worth a shot. Of course, Tal's the one that falls asleep. Good. Everyone can cast spells again, but he's asleep. I'm going to actually have you do Wild Side to get to go again, because, geez. You are going to... Aegon? No, you're going to actually hustle, and you are going to Propeller Blade, since Assassin Step doesn't appear to work. Oh, Terry. Alright. That's not great. See if you can say double Sage Stone at this point. You need to hustle and you need to Propeller Blade. Keep it up.
Time to heal. Just a moment.
See, that's kind of cool. Tal falls into a deeper sleep. Oh my gosh. What did Terry do? Did she do anything? Okay, good. She's keeping it up. Alright, Monster Pylon at this point. We're all slow at the moment, though. Aegon's probably not going to be much help. I think... Confusion? We could see if that works. I don't know. Just keep Propeller Blading. Okay. Good. Dang, they take a while. I won't be showing those off again. Get good experience for them and all, but geez. Especially when Tal can't do the healing. I think I'm going to put the sleep... Giga Slash! Oh, nice! That was his last move. But I think I'm going to put some... The moon, the full moon accessory to help lower... Not full moon. The thing that helps him resist sleep. Whenever he's in battle anyway. So I'll just go ahead and get that. Well, you know, I'll arrange that in a moment. I'll be right back. Alright. So what I did was I walked all the way down and there's nothing there. Fair warning, this is a split recording moment. I had to take a break and do this another day, so I might be a little lost on what I did, but I just know we just entered here, and I think I was going down, but I just wanted to let you know there's nothing down there. So we can continue moving on. Also, I realized I was walking slow. So that's not what I meant, but that's okay too. Fun fact though, quick save is pretty damn good. It was great to just save right in the middle of the dungeon, so I didn't have to go back to town. I appreciate that. Anyway, let's go over here and we have a treasure. And a fight. Okay, King Hydras suck. That took a lot of the fight. But anyway, treasure chest. Anti-freeze earrings, okay. I mean, they're fine. Yeah, nothing else here. Okay. Oh, we gotta go right, because there might be something there, but I'll meet you back over here if there's nothing. So, let's see. That scared the crap out of me for a second. But okay. Hello. Grarg. Grarg. And we get scales. Nice. And Green Giant is happy. I think we used him once, maybe? Or tried to use him. Yeah, pretty good. But anyway, let's see if there's anything else over here. Here's hoping big money, no whammy, no whammies. But yeah, Padfoot's 100% needed here. Aha! Suit of earthenware. We don't need it at this point. Anyway, I'll meet you back at, well, the meetup point. Alright, here we go. We're about to get into a fight, I'm pretty sure, though, because I didn't get into a fight at all before. Padfoot's doing work, though. How much do we have left? 2. And nothing snoopable at the moment. Alright. Oh, it's always good when I don't have to deal with the King Hydras. Anyway, nothing over here. Well, that sucked. But we have 2 more treasures. We already got rid of the monster. Any other monsters? Not too far away, so not on this floor, but we do have more to come. I do know there's more. I do obviously know there's more to come. I have a list, but I don't know where exactly they are. Yeah, we'll go to this dead end first. Aha! Seat of defense. Cool. I'll take it. I mean, I did. And I assume the other treasure's in the other dead end. Yeah, okay, I was just looking at that treasure over there, but I forgot we got it. Here we go. Anything good? A mountain cleaver. It's not that strong, so nah. But we're getting unique items for reasons, I guess. Anyway, going down. What do we have here? Oh, hey, cool. We're in the pyramid. 1 treasure here. Monster not too far away. Alright, well. We'll start to the left and see if there's any treasure. I doubt it's going to be right here. Oh, it's all the way over there. Cool. So we have 2 ways we can go up. Well, first we're going to get that 1 treasure, and then we're going to choose our destiny, I guess. I think we fought them, but it's been a while since I've seen them, it feels like, so let's just go ahead and do this. Kazap, Egamon, and I actually am going to have him Falcon Blade and just go nuts with the Propeller Blade. I think Abracadabra is worse. Okay. Oh. Kneel before her. The Dragon Zombie did not care. And there we go. Alright, well, they're down. And Terry levels up. Those King Hydras do give good experience. Channel Anger. And also, he stole a prayer ring. Sorry, I had to cut because I had to sneeze and I was catching it in time. So, we'll go left first. And get ourselves that treasure. What do we get? A mini medal! Hey, cool! Yeah, I think it's 110 we need total. Anyway, since I'm on this side, I guess I'm going to go up the left side first. But I am going to backtrack if I need to. Oh, hey! New enemies! Metal wyverns? Or, I mean, chimeras? I don't know if they're affected by lightning or not, but I may as well zap. Monster Pylon anyway. Egamon, but I'm going to switch you over to the Metal Wing Boomerang in case there actually are, like, metal slimes or something. Alright, no, they take damage from magic. They're fast. How does Tal fall asleep? I gave him the the equipment to resist sleep. Well, you got most of them. So it's Terry, and the people that can cure sleep, of course, are asleep. Alright, I guess just... We shouldn't need too much. You might be able to get away with just an attack. And why don't you switch over to the Falcon Blade and go with a propeller. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Really? Damn. They suck. A lot of experience, though. They're almost as bad as the King Hydras. Anyway, I'm gonna go heal up. Alright, I healed and also I rearranged equipment. I finally took off the elevating shoes off of Crag and Terry because, well, I'm at a point where that extra bit of experience is not really going to be as helpful. So we went ahead and gave them some better stuff. Also, Tal finally has the wake ring the rousing ring in his inventory, so whenever I face a battle, I can go ahead and switch over to that. But anyway, I just doubled up on asbestos for Crag because he's got ice protection from with the flame shield, and the epic apron helps him with magic. So I figured double up on the fire. Terry's got an equal amount of antifreeze and asbestos because shimmering dress also covers some of that too, so keep her some defense. Scarcy's a little bit fragile here though. He's only got the goddess shield to help him really. The Corsair's coat is more for wind damage, which is uncommon, so. But in any case, let's head on down first and see where this leads us. Oh, healing spring, and we have other stuff. The healing spring I don't really need. I think what I'm going to do is go back, because I feel like this is going to be the way forward. So let's do that. We're going to try the other one first. So I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I'll travel there for now. We're just going to move our way over, make our way over there. But I will meet you back over there, over to the correct stairs, the stairs I just came from, after I'm done here. Luckily, I know I don't... I know that I don't have to worry about any items to get in this part of the level. But yeah, that's the that cave where we get the Dream Ruby. Had to happen just before the stairs, of course. Okay, dead end. Good. One treasure. Monster not too far away. And that's where we get our item. We get a priest here, though. So I guess if we lost somebody or got cursed or whatever, we had it. Although I swore to serve them almighty goddess, I committed a great sin, and so I must atone through my service here. And you could save. I may as well do that, because I only have a quick save that I used. So, not a bad time to do it, and I don't mind doing it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. That's such an old reference now. Yep, thank you. And item. A diamond. Alright. Well, we got what we came here for. I'll meet you over at the other set of stairs and start that other part of the dungeon. See you there. Alright, we're back here again, and if I need to, I can get a free heal. Alright, nothing over here. Or is that free heal not there anymore? Let's find out. Oh, it is. Great. I'm glad I just snooped now, then. We have 2 treasures. Alright. Probably in the dead ends. I mean, it's a logical expectation. Alright, this is the meetup point. Let's start with the right. Alright, simple enough. Mini metal. Nice. It's not that far, but I did still cut it anyway. And on this side, mini metal, another one. Shield of Shame. Alright. I'm not bothering cutting this one out because, well, it was not that far. Let's go to the left. This is a nice, simple room. Hell, not even an encounter. Which means we'll get an encounter in this next room. Oh, straight away. 2 treasures. Monster not too far away. Alright. I think they're near the statue area here. Ah, they moved him over. Okay. Anyway, right around here, was it? Oh, a little further. Seed of Strength, nice. And a Seed of Life. That's similar to what it was in the Game Boy Color version, except that it, this is when we could actually get up to the statues, so interesting. But alright, we got all the treasure. Moving up. Ah, we're over here, and there's a slime! And we can wrangle it. Okay, the treasures are here. Champion's Code, neat. It's a corpse, neat. Mini medal! And that's all the treasure, so now, oh, we just gotta go ahead and say hello.
Yeah, this is going super slow. Are you ready to try your luck too?
No?
Oh, goodbye then. Yes. Well, good luck to you.
Okay. Where's the monster then? There's a monster. Realize there's a monster to be wrangled nearby. Is it behind something maybe? I thought it was the slime. Was it the skeleton maybe? Oh, I didn't see next door. My gosh, I was blind. Right here. Hello, how are you? Slurp.
Slurper stuff.
Now we can power up another slime. Oozabeth. Oozabeth? One of those. And someone's happy. Yeah, Sheila. What do we get this time? Level 3. Pretty good HP and pretty good attack. Well-rounded. Alright, now we can go out there. I guess there's no enemies over here right now, so that's okay. So we're trying our luck. What the? We're in the monster arena. Ah ha ha! Ho 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 ho! Dear Mutter. Okay. Was that meant to be something? That's not what I meant, excuse me. Lomo, Vamp, Paragon. Okay, making sure all those are still the same. Was worried something happened. Alright. No treasure. No monsters. Hello. Do you say something if I... Oi, where do you think you're going? Come back in and fight like a monster, you coward. We don't have to, but we're going to.
That's the spirit. Shall we? Grog.
It's a Baramos, if I remember right. Yeah, Bear Monster. Alright, well, let's go ahead and switch some things around. I shouldn't need the sleep resistance this time, so I'm just going to go ahead and switch back to the Goddess Ring for the extra oomph. Let's go ahead and Kazap. I'm going to have you... Yeah, Monster Pylon. You are actually going to go ahead and try lowering his defense. Well, maybe not defense. See about, you know, sealing his spells. And I'm going to have you switch over your equipment to Falcon Blade and do Sleepy Slap for reasons. Alright, resist lightning. Still good damage. Can't seal it. Terry deflected. Nice. Affected by sleep. That's going to wake up. Well, he's almost down anyway. Debating. You know what? Yeah, just go nuts. Why not? At this point, you might as well Monster Pylon. I'm going to have you Hustle. And you go ahead and Propeller Blade. Good. Yeah, they're not too bad. They could be worse. Yay. I could have sworn there was an item here at one point, but maybe it was something useless. Oh, I should heal real quick. We'll gain the MP back. It's okay. Oh, that's simple enough. No monsters nearby. Okay. We just go down a level. And now we're in a castle. One treasure. And it's over there. Hi? Oh, we could save again. Neat. If thou art in a hurry to get back to the world below, all thou need to do is jump off the edge here. Why don't you jump off the edge here? Jeez. Oh, I didn't mean to start something, but okay.
Well met, Wanderer. I am Lord Zenith, first of my name, master of this castle.
You sound way too happy.
Thou hast made it this far, and soon thou wilt meet with mighty Xenlon himself.
Himself?
Xenlon hath the power to grant any wish that thou choosest.
Me?
May fortune guide thee to his dwelling place.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. We get a heavenly helm. Is that like an upgrade for the hero only or something? Let's find that out. Helm from on high that protects against confusion, bedazzlement, poisoning, and averts instant death. Definitely sounds like an upgrade. Hero cannot equip. Crag cannot equip. Terry cannot equip. Scarsy cannot equip. Well, fuck you too, game. I guess it's to give soldiers something extra. That's unfortunate. That makes me sad. Alright, so this is the Zenith Castle. Zenithia here, I guess. Welcome, you have 2 items. You have the right place. What can I do for you? Ooh, new stuff. Ogre Shield. Frankly, even an ogre would struggle to wield the supersized shield. Does it have any special abilities? I'll have to look into that. And let's see, for Star Circlet. This sparkling headband lowers the chances of the wearer having their spell sealed away or their MP drained. Well, it's good defense for Terry. I mean, there's no reason not to get it, I guess. Sage elixirs, magic water. I mean, I have to resupply some things anyway. Like oomph powders, I need a bunch of still. Again. So I guess I'll meet you guys back once I'm finished with my little bit of shopping. Alright, I did a little bit of shopping, and I found out that no, that shield does not do any additional shield? Wait, what was it again? Yeah, Ogre Shield. I want to make sure I had it right. The shield does not do anything additional. It's just pure defense, which, nah, we're good. But I did get Terry herself a Star Circlet, so there you go. Give her the extra defense herself. Because, well, it's not that big. Oh! I didn't even notice them there.
Goo-wee! See you again, some slime.
Alright, another slime joins us, I guess. Neat. I mean, I'm happy with that. That'll be great for when we find a pit, I suppose. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Whoa, look at that HP. Ho ho ho! Okay, maybe he needs it. But okay. Let's move on. There is something interesting we could do here. We can get some special items by doing this. And the biggest thing is basically a second Sage Stone, which I definitely want. So, real quick. Nothing useful. This guy helps us with some things. And, yeah, nothing there either. Alright.
Zounds, and who, pray tell, art thou? But goodness and golly and gosh, thou art from the world below, art thou not? Merely to have reached this place unscathed proveth that thou art mighty of arm. But friend, art thou mighty of noggin? Let us try thy wisdom with a riddle.
I'm totally going to cheat this, by the way. I am fully disclosing this.
Oh, what's that neath the trident in the sad shattered town? 'Tis a glitter, a glisser, a star upon on the ground. Diddle-do. Of what doth my riddle speak, pray? Go forth unto the place it describeth, then return to me here.
Alright then. I think that has to do with, it said Shattered Town, which should be easy. That should be... I noted it's Tadenki, but it's that other place. Let's see. First off, Cloud's Gate Citadel, yes. We also can... what is that supposed to be? I guess it's that inn that we went to. I mean, not inn, that priest that we went solved. But okay, anyway, we can get back to Cloud's Gate Citadel if we need to. In any case, That's going to be whatever Tadanki is here again. I forget the name of it already because, well, it's been a bit. The Dawn, that's it. This one I actually remembered though, so we're going to go ahead and do this since we can get back. And if I remember right, it's in a house, if I remember right, right near the goddess or something. Ah, here we go. Beast claws. Those. Oh. I don't know what it said. I kind of went fast with that. Beast claws are 450 compared to the 438 the dragon claws are, so pretty good. And come into their own against beast family enemies. Great for a fighter or for a thief. All right, I'll meet you back at the bard. On my way back, I saw the kitty, and it said the cat started talking to me.
Will thou not let them in here? Countless monsters across the realm cry out for salvation. They long for an ally. 5, that is the number that still require thy succor.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's what's on my list too.
Pray, do everything in thy power to aid them.
Okay then. Well, that was the first trial. It seems thou hast solved my first riddle. A very good wanderer, very good indeed. But what wilt thou make of my next, I wonder? Let us see. Oh, a town in a land girt about with the dark, and there, mid the flowers, a treasure, a spark. Hilderel Dalderalda. Alright, somewhere in the dark world. I would guess it would be Cantlin, but I'm going to look this up and I will meet you at the right place, because I'm lazy. Ha! I was right. It was Cantlin. I didn't know which part, though, so I would have been wandering a bit. So, I did look it up, though, to see where it is. They said, find the house with the flower bed or something. If I snoop, does it show up? I mean, I'm still wandering now anyway. It says, head south from the central west building. Check the flower bed of the house with the pond. With the house of flower bed of the house with the pond where you had picked up the broken blade earlier. Here? Oh, it just tells me. Cool. We get a dark robe. I think it's just basically a better cloak of evasion. It's not really that good. Why don't you go see the bard? That's what it was saying. Okay. I was going by too fast with that, but yeah. Just the right hue to make avoiding enemy attacks that bit easier. She could equip it, and he could equip it, but it's generally not worth it unless you're fighting someone that's a pure fighter. So, anyway, time to meet you back at the bards. Alright, let's chat.
Zounds, another riddle falleth to thy mighty intellect. I fear my puzzles thus far have been all too easy. Perhaps 'tis time I gave thee something befitting thy fine mind. With his eyes in the skies, the stargazer replete, with the wonders above, seeth not those at his feet. Humdery-dumdery who.
I already know the answer, I actually saw it, so... But it does make sense where we're going. It's Lazami. We gotta go there because that's where the giant telescope is. Now, I might have figured out the town on my own if I had not seen it myself. But at the same time, I think I would probably have... I probably would have been wandering around about which part of it, though. So we gotta go to the observatory. Oh, we have to go right near the astronomer. So, let's head over to it. Ignore everybody else. They don't matter. They're not items. Is this the astronomer? I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay. If it wasn't, I was going to just show you elsewhere. But anyway, it says go right near the astronomer. There you go. And now a second sage stone. Hell yes. And we might need that pretty badly. It says to go back to the bard. That's all it says. I'll go ahead and rearrange my equipment for this extra sage stone, and then I will meet you at the bard. Alright, let's see what he says now.
And a third riddle faileth to fox the finest mind of a generation. Aye, well, Wanderer, I yield. Thou art more than my match in the riddling realm. And to commemorate thy momentous victory, a gift of that most precious commodity, knowledge. Oh, if all many medals in both worlds were mine, I'd have, let's see, 110, friend of mine. 100 bungadaroo dee. Thus far thou hast amassed a collection of 104 mini medals. Will there ever come a day when thou hast gathered them all? Falter not in thy quest now, brave wanderer.
I deeply hope that I found every single one possible at this time. Was there anything else to explore around here? Oh, we already talked to him. Don't have anyone else. What do you say?
Intendest thou to continue on thy journey? Then take care, brave wanderer.
I'm going to save real quick and then I'll be right back. Alright, I guess we shall continue. There's not too much left, but there is a couple dividing paths if I remember. Right? 2 treasures, well. Cower ring, Mini medal! 105.
Oh, off to see Xenlon, are we?
No.
Now, don't think you can fool me. Why else would you be coming this way? I'd stop nipping for you. It's a very attractive habit.
Did I reckon my, Did I wreck my personality real quick? I did not. Okay, good.
Oh, off to see Xenlon, yes. Then you'd better not have a drink of the potion I'm brewing up in this cauldron here. Careful though, it's hot.
I think it does nothing. Strange liquid, spelling, liquid bubble. Oh, bubbles away ominously. Drink some? Yeah. Ow, it's scalding hot. Tal's tongue throbs painfully. That's it? Okay. That happened. Alright. We're on a cliffside. Anything here? Nothing. No treasure. Monster not too far away, but we don't have to go left or right. So, let's move on. Let's see. 2 treasures on this level. Well, right in front of us, but okay. No monsters right here. Alright, let's go get the treasures first. What do we get? Mini medal? Nice. And a poker. Poker? I didn't even know. Okay, no. What is the poker? This spear's strength is the stuff of legend. Don't waste your time searching for one mightier than it. I'm guessing we can't equip it? Oh, you can! Cool for you. You can't and you can't. It's for him. Demon Spear is good for metal still, but this will be good for, well, basic attack. Good for you! Alright, so he can contribute on the attack department. Also, I wanted to check out what that was. Alright, otherwise we can just move on, going up. I'm a little nervous about what monsters we'll be fighting here. How different they may be. Alright, I see a couple things here. No treasure. Not too far away monster. So going to the lower right is going to do nothing. Alright. We're supposed to go down on that path, I suppose? There's a couple ways we could do this. Alright. Oh. I thought they were going to fall apart or something. This is nothing. Okay. Well, that was a little anticlimactic, I won't lie. And there's no treasure, so we can move on. Stay on, Padfoot. I will try to make sure I get a couple fights in if I get through this too fast, but yeah, we don't have to worry about that. 3 treasures. A couple nearby, but nothing right nearby. Okay. This one first. Looks dark, and I feel like it's going to be a trap. Oh, mini medal! Cool. How many do we have now? 107. 3 more to go. And I'm pretty sure I know a couple more are going to be here. Alright, so we need to get all the way over. Is there anything up here? Monster! That scared me a little bit at first. We get a new buddy. Yes, grr. Soothing voice. Grarg. They love to say grarg. We get a Frontico. Oh. Alright. Anyway, that's done. Let's see. Is there anything up here? Yes, there is. If I remember right, this is the Wrecking Ball? Or, what, not Wrecking Ball, the thing that's basically a very powerful boomerang. Oh, no. Just elevating shoes. We've had those. Thank you, though. Let's see. Yeah, this is the right way. And we have one more treasure left? Yes. So, all the way over. This is where we should get into a fight, I believe. Oh, that's the Destructiball! There you go. That's a good weapon for our thief. It's good general brute force. So why don't we just show that off? Yeah, everyone can equip it, I think. Oh, not except Terry. It's also probably the strongest weapon in the game, but yeah. One of the best ways to inflict profound pain on a group of unlucky baddies. 498, 350. Yeah, we're gonna give it to you. Cool. I'm debating on giving the boomerang, the metal wing boomerang, to Terry, but nah. All right, let's get out of here. We gotta, yeah, go this way. Making sure I was going the right way. It's very easy for me to get lost. Wow, not a single fight? That's shocking. Anything here? No? No more monsters either. So we just go through. Padfoot is doing work? Are we already here? We are? No treasures, nothing else. And we have 3 mini medals left as well. I am now that we got our items, what I'm going to do is I am going to not only save, but I'm going to go ahead and turn in our mini medals first. And then we'll take a whack at fighting Xenlon. I don't know if we'll win, but I'm really willing to try. So, I'll meet you over at the mini medal place, fully healed, saving. Maybe I'll do a couple fights first, I don't know. But anyway, I'll see you in just a moment. Alright, let's talk. Oh, you brought me some mini medals. Let's see, 107. You hit 105. This gives us a Gringham whip. Alright. One of the strongest whips in the game, if not the. 107. We need 3 more. We'll get the Exatoga. And that will be amazing for, I believe, our Thief or Crag. One of the two. Because it's a very, very good defense. Because I don't think Crag really has much better stuff that he can equip anyway. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and save. And I'll meet you back at Xenlon, I guess. And maybe we'll do a couple fights that are around Xenlon since we didn't do any. Okay. I decided not to do any of the fights around here for now, because, well, I just saved and I don't feel like finding, maybe find an item or something, or get it level up before I fight the Xenlon here. So, I just rearranged my equipment and my items, and I did a couple stat seeds, but not a lot, just to help us along. More than likely, Tal's going to be stuck healing most of this time. But in any case, let's go ahead and show off what we're doing. So, for Tal, general same equipment here. I took off the Goddess Ring for the Antifreeze Earring so that he can get even more ice resistance, because based on what I know, ice damage is usually worse than the fire. So, figured that's best for him. Otherwise, he's got his usual heroic stuff. He's got the Staff of Rain to do anti-magics, staff that basically stop spell or fizzle. We got the Staff of Strife. That might be good for baiting out a disruptive wave. I'm not sure, but I figured it could work. Sage's Elixir and Elfin Elixir are going to be used if necessary, because mostly likely Elfin. Dazzle Me Nots, Yig Leaves, extras are good. 1 Tangle Web for now, he's going to start it off with, but everyone else can join in for that. Oomph Powders, I'm only going to use them sparingly, and it's only if we can get Xenlon to sleep, because I don't know if they can be put to sleep, but that seems like the best way to do this, since we saw how well Scarsy did with that damage, so figured that might be the right way to go. And then Sunstone if people need to be woken up. Terry can be the other person that can help wake people up if necessary, hopefully. Crag's got the new Poker, Flame Shield for the ice resistance, Epic Apron is for any spells. I think Xenlon has spells, so... And because of that, I chose basically one fire, one anti-freeze earring still for him though, just to help with some extra defense against breath or magic. I think it's only breath though. Staff of anti-magic, of course. New stick, if I need him to help put to sleep, maybe. Staff of strife, same reason. Staff of resurrection is pretty obvious. Sage stone, he's going to help heal if need be. Then, of course, a bunch of yig leaves. Dazzle me not. The dazzle me nots are mainly for are only going to be for Scarcy, because everyone else generally shouldn't need it. Tangle webs, he'll be the secondary person to help with tangle webs if need be. Then Terry, Empress Whip is the best weapon that she has, and it doesn't really matter though. It's just pretty good. I think I could give her something stronger, but her attack does not matter much. Mirror Shield to help with any pesky spells. It's honestly better than just a magic shield, so you may as well do this. And plus she gets better defense. Star Circlet, not that it matters with her MP, but sure. Shimmering Dress is her main defensive use. And then, of course, an antifreeze and asbestos earrings for resistance as well. Orochi Sword, I figured it's still useful to maybe get a sap in, possibly. We'll play that by ear. Siren Sword, okay, hey, if it can be confused, that'd be amazing. I doubt it, but we could try. Sandstorm Spear, I don't know. I just figured may as well have it. Staff of Anti-Magic and the other stabs are pretty self-explanatory. A Dazzle Me Not. One Yiggly, because she's going to be Kerplunk dancing if we really need her to. Tangle Web for slowing down. She's mainly Oomph Powder, and then a Sleep Fairy Flute if necessary. Now for Scarcy's got his Falcon Blade. That's all he should need, at least. I do have the Destructive Ball in case I need to have stronger attack, because I don't know how much defense this guy is going to have. So if I do need the attack, I'll do that. But anyway, Goddess Shield to the main defense. Thinking Cap for defense as well. Corsair's, I guess it helps with wind if he has any, but we have that plus the agility boost, so why not? Mighty Armor, only one Mighty Armor, because I decided to go with an antifreeze because, well, we need him to be a little less fragile so he can stick around longer. Staff of Anti-Magic, Sage Staff for a couple extra bits of healing if necessary. Staff of Resurrection, Destructive Ball I mentioned. Sage Stone, he could also help heal everybody. I probably could move the Sage's Staff, actually, come to think of it, but I'll worry about that later. Sage Elixir and Elfin Elixir, Dazzle Me Not, Yiggly's, Tangle Web, and one Oomph Powder. I doubt he'll need to use it, though. Alright, let's go ahead and see how we do just like this. Alright. Cutscene. That's a weird sprite. It's like his back is facing away from us while he's doing it. That is so weird. Hi.
For a human to reach this place is truly something.
I like your voice.
Well met, mortal. I am Xenlon,
Oh, Shenlong.
keeper of the heavens.
Okay, then.
You must be rewarded for reaching my sanctuary. I shall grant you a wish.
Neat.
But on one condition, that you first best me in battle.
Okay.
Do you accept?
Alright, I think so. Xenlon appears. Alright, let's do this. First things first, I am going to go ahead and try and slow him down. That's the first thing we'll be doing. You are going to wild side. I'm going to have you, let's see, lower his defense. Start with that. And you're going to sleepy slash. Try to get him to sleep if possible. I think, correct? I don't have any other reason to do anything here. Not at this time. Okay. Not asleep. Defense down. Big attack. He uses wind. And she deflected it. Okay. Let's full heal you, because you need it. You are just going to probably go all out on the monster pile on. You lowered his defense. We're going to have to go with statuses or something, but I think I'm going to do... Do I want to do Staff of Strife? Let's try making them miss. I don't know how well it will work, but she's basically going to be our person to try things out. You're going to keep sleepy slapping. 70, but he's asleep, but neither are going to wake up. But I did waste his turn. Alright, he stops hallucinating immediately. Alright, that's not worthwhile. Okay, it's better to do her to do sleep. Alright, for you. Let's see. We may as well do damage at this point. Kazap? Monster pile on. May as well keep doing that. I'm gonna have her attempt to put him to sleep. You keep sleepy slapping to break this. Okay. Your attack is low. No sleep. Alright. Nice deflection! A little bit scary there. Alright. He's not slow anymore. For you... Debating here. We can't just wait on sleep working anyway. Dodgy dance is not going to work. I think I'd rather play it safe. Heal. I guess wild side. You got to lower that defense again. And you just keep trying to sleepy slap. Try to play assist. Puff puff? Ooh! Nice done! Alright, that gave us a break. Okay, at this point, let's see. You shouldn't need to heal each other. Really, it's just Scarcy that's the biggest issue here. Stop spell. Deflect him. I'm tempted. You know what? Do that and bait out a disruptive wave, maybe. Go ahead and just keep those monster pylons. I'm going to have you keep lowering defenses. And you keep sleepy slapping for now. The miss. Good damage. Alright. Crashes down. Ouch! Crag went down. Lower that defense. Good. Well, you're Omni healing. If you don't goof off, you're going to yig up Crag. And you need to sleepy slap. Oh, wait. What? What? Bounce reflects that? I just healed him up! Oh, that's crap. That's not how that works. You're supposed to be able to heal through that. That's shit. I just healed everything up. Oh, that makes me want to stop all that. That's crap. I am so sorry, but no. Ugh. Well, I ain't getting very far on this one, that's for sure. I'm not going to get that 15 turns or whatever it is. Should you keep doing wild side? Oh, attacker. I always forget about that. Well, I'll do wild side for now. That bounces was just horrible, though. Oh my god. Keep lowering defenses, I guess. And you do a sleepy slap. Wow. Physical damage is not the way to go. Okay. So I can do statuses. That's about it. Alright, no Omni heals until that goes down. My god. Does that mean if I can't cast on myself? I wonder if that would do more damage or something, but god damn it. Alright, yeah, Kazap it. I'm gonna have you attacker for now, just to stop that some. See if you can hustle dance, and I guess at this point, statuses are your best friend here, so keep sleepy slapping. Okay, good. Not as good. Oh, she actually hustled. Nice. Okay. Well, oh, the wild side went away. That kind of sucks. Yeah, you need to Omni. Looks like magic is the way to freaking go for damage, not physical damage. Alright. Or Monster Pylon. Monster Pylon does work. Alright, wild side, we're not going to bother with the other stuff then. You're Omni healing, so... Orochi Sword still worked. Why don't we go ahead and... I guess oomph him and see if that helps at all. some pain. His attack returned to normal. Okay. Full heal. Monster Pylon's the better damage right now. You could hustle, but I wonder if Aegon helps with some things here. I'm not sure. Dude, I got rid of all my attacking stuff for this too, so damn. I already oomphed him up. See if you can put him to sleep too, and I guess try to put him to sleep as well. Actually, at this point, you may... Well, no, you have your attack up. You may as... Maybe I need to go with Destructive Ball for the extra damage, and then try to... Oh, damn it. Sorry, I messed it up. Fairy Flute, and... I guess Propeller Blade could work, maybe. Let's see how Propeller Blade does. Good. No sleep. 3 or 4 damage is not bad. That's an Omni heal. Defense returned to normal though. Alright. Yeah, you keep the Monster Pylon going. Egg him on, and I guess... You still got his attack up. I'm gonna try this anyway. Let's try what happens with Propeller Blade without the extra boosted attack anyway. Backdraft might be a wise decision, but it's just gonna get disrupted. I think Crag's the most reliable damage we have right now. Will you go? Nice damage. Alright. And there goes all the buffs. Okay. Let's see. For this, I am going to have you actually use 80 for you. Yeah, that works for you, I guess, for now. Just to boost him along. We're going to keep the wild side going. Aegon still? I don't know what she should be doing, Illy. I think I should just keep... Oh, you know what? Tangle Web. We haven't done that in a bit. And you should Sleepy Slap. She should be okay there. Yeah, we like it because he got annoyed. Oh, that's not good. That just boosted his attack, I think. Heal him. Heal her, I mean. You go ahead and attack attacker to lower that attack down because we need to be a little defensive here. Hustle to get people up a little bit. And you keep sleeping. I'm glad I healed her now. And nice deflection. Alright, attack down. That ended up being not as useful. Alright, yeah, because you need to Omni. You need to Monster Pile on. Lower the defense, I guess. And at this point... I think I need to be using those attack spell items then, or something. He's healing, so that's okay. Tangle Web's already up. Let's try Hypno Whip, I guess. What the fuck? Her thing can do that with Omni Heal? Oh, that is so shit. I just healed him up again. The game is seriously fucking me up. I literally healed him up again, and I can't heal again. You suck, game. At this point, I'm really ready to just say call this quits and get rid of some of this equipment that's apparently fucking me over. Because I've never seen that fucking happen. That does not supposed to fucking happen with bounce like that. It's supposed to go back to the user, not to heal Xenlon. Yeah, you gotta do this. I don't think this is gonna work, but I am gonna... At this point, I'm not counting on anything fast right now, so... Everyone fucking heal. That's one. And... That's one. Scarcy's down. No? Cool. That actually kind of worked out well. His attack returned to normal anyway. Alright. Heal Crag. Let's see. Monster Pylon, I guess. I really have nothing better to really try. Well, Wild Side anyway. Aegon and... Man, this is so inefficient. Sleepy Slap, damn it. I didn't really have any buffs on. Alright, full heal Scarcy. Let's see. Yeah, double up on the Monster Pylon. It's only costing 8, that's okay. Let's see. You already egged him on. Orochi Sword him. And he may as well Propeller Blade. Go with all the damage. Pretty good damage, actually. Alright. Darude Sandstorm. Scorch. Okay. Lower that defense. Alright, who's blinded? Scarcy got blinded. I really need to heal too, though. I'd rather heal. Alright. Heal. Monster Pylon. I'm gonna have you go ahead and try the Dazzle Me Not on Scarcy. Well, actually, no, she doesn't really need to, but that's okay. I'm gonna have you go ahead and use a Sage Stone while you're wasting time, I guess. Puff up. Nice! That's actually helpful. Good. Okay, you don't need to heal at this time, so why don't you go ahead and... You don't have your Elfin right now. Doesn't mean not. Staff of Strife, Staff of Rain. Stop spells, that doesn't really matter much. I'm gonna go ahead and just oomph Scarcy, because why not? Monster Pylon. Please try dazzling him, undazzling him. And... At this point... I think he's still slowed, I don't remember. But, oh, sorry, I'm not happy with how things are going, guys. I don't think you can blame me for that, though. Let's see. Tangle Web. I'm gonna attempt it, it's probably gonna miss. Oh, we got some damage. Oh, we didn't MP up. Not enough MP. Alright. I wish I could unequip some things here. Jeez. Alright, I have to Omni Heal. There's really no choice in this. You are going to, at this point, just Sage Stone, because you're at the end of the fight here. You may as well, even though you... Well, you go twice, so this actually could help for after the damage is done. You are going to go ahead and... Let's see. You have MP stuff up, or no? You do not. Try putting him to sleep, then. I'm going to have you try Propeller Blade anyway.
Time to heal.
Oh, you went up twice now. Sleep? Aw. That makes me sad. If I could have anticipated that. Alright. You don't have the Elfin Elixirs, so you're going to go ahead and just, I guess, go nuts on the Kazap, I guess. You are going to have to just focus on healing in general, or other statuses. I'd rather you just heal, because you're going to go last. Then we have you, who's going to... You have MP up, so you do not. Jeez. I really got to put... I have to have done this better. Scarcy's still egged on, so I got to keep... attack up, so I'm going to gotta keep trying stuff here. Bow before her. Nope. Alright. The attack went away, but that's okay. That kind of worked out. Yeah, you only have Yiggleaves and Sunstone, Dazzle Me Nots. Okay, at this point, just Kazap, I guess. You could just elfin him yourself then at this point, because you're not really doing much else anyway. See if you can egg him on, I guess? Actually, why don't you go ahead and lower the defenses again. You Sleepy Slap again. Puff puff. Nice! Okay, that kind of works. Let's see. You go ahead and keep Kazapping at this point. You are going to Wild Side. Spooky Aura, I don't know if that really matters much at this point, but... Lower the defense if you can. And we're going to have you Sleepy Slap. Huh. He dodged one. Alright. You have to Omni Heal. Ugh. I'm gonna have to do something about that in the future if I do have to do this fight again. You need to keep monster piling on. Let's see. MP-wise, we're not too bad. I'm gonna have you go ahead and keep trying to Orochi Sword, I guess, because there's not much else better that you can do. And Sleepy. Okay, good. No sleep. Kaboom. Not deflected. Miss on Scarcy. Good. That works for you. You're gonna have to keep Kazapping anyway. Monster Pylon? Yep. Keep that up. Man, I'm sorry. I'm running out of things for her to do. Keep trying to lower that. He's back at half health once again. Let's see how long that lasts. Sleepy Slap. You can still handle that. Good. Ow. Not the worst. Lower that defense. Okay, good. Alright, you are going to full heal. You are going to keep monster mashing, whatever you call it. I'm going to have you go ahead, hustle, and you are going to Sage Stone. Oh, man. Does Scarcy live? He does. He actually has decent wind resistance. Thanks to that, that coat. Good. Good. Okay. Alright. Full heal him because he needs it more right now. You're going to keep doing this. His defense is lowered at the moment. So let's see. Our other option would be... You know what? Try a Tangle Web. Slow him down again. And keep Sleepy Slapping, I guess. Also, I realized I have this on fast, but you know what? I think I needed it to be. Disruptive Wave. Wildside was going to be going anyway. Ah, sleep. Lower his sleep. Yeah. Got sand out of his eyes now, at least. Alright, he's almost down. Alright, in this case, you may as well just Monster Pylon. I'm going to have you try to Sobering Slap him awake. And I think you may as well just keep trying to use your moves here. Keep Sleepy Slapping. Ooh! 2 points of damage. Alright, he's going to wake up, but we canceled his turn this time. Still, he's asleep, though, damn it. Monster Pylon. Please Sobering Slap and Sleepy Slap. Now he wakes up. Let me guess, you now use it? Yeah. Scarcy's going to sleep. That's actually not the worst, but I'd rather him not do that. Alright, I can't go Omni healing right now, so we're gonna go ahead and just... Can't do full heal on her either. In that case, you may as well just be the force of good here. Let's see, well, you really can't do much else here if you do that. I may as well do a... Kazap? I would have been done with this already, or, you know? It's like so ridiculous. Do you have an Elfin Elixir? Dazzle me not. Sage Stone. You do not. She needs to wake him up. Because right now he's the only one with other stuff to do. So you're going to Sage Stone, I guess, because damn it. Please wake him up. Get at least some damage in. Ah.
Time to heal.
Can you puff again? Ow. Alright. Well, Scarcy woke up now. Heal. Fuck it, Monster Pylon. At this point, why not? Orochi Sword's not going to do anything. Siren Swords. Fairy Flute him for now. Excuse me. And you may as well, let's see. Yeah, you may as well Elfin Elixir. Not Elfin Elixir. Where's your Sage Elixir yourself?
This ought to help.
I don't remember if I buffed anybody, but okay. Alright. Yeah, I can't heal Terry reliably. I don't want to have to deal with this again. I'd rather revive her than have to do this again. So, you do that. I guess Hustle? Why not? And you should just, let's see. You just got your MP back. Sleepy Slap.
This ought to help.
Oh, he got upset! I thought that meant he stopped his turn. Alright, just full heal at this point. You keep monster piling on. See if she will eventually hustle dance, because she really needs to. And you gotta keep trying to put him to sleep. No one's buffed. Alright, it missed Scarcy. Good. Nice crit. Yeah, Scarcy's not as useful here, and I'm a little sad about that. Let's see. You still have room here. I can't full heal, though, so I'm not going to do that. Let's see. Oomph Powder really won't matter at this point. You have enough for Kazap, may as well. You do this. You just keep hustling for now, and why don't you go ahead and throw that last Elfin Elixir on Tau. Guess who? I'm Terry. Oh no, he got it in one. Terry's gonna die. I'm kind of glad though, because now I can Omni heal. Alright. Omni heal. I'm gonna have you actually try the wild side now, while you go ahead and do a Yig Leaf on Terry. There. Okay. Eh. Good. His defense returned to normal now. Okay. Nah, Omni heal. No, wait, no, not Omni heal. Whoa. I didn't mean Omni heal. I meant Kazap. Whoops. Okay, no, Monster Pylon. You just keep trying to hustle at this point, and yeah, go with damage. Try to see if Propeller Blade does anything at this point. You're getting the damage in. Alright. Wild Side's gone. Okay. Well, we got everyone up a little again. I'm at a point where just Kazap, Monster Pile on anyway, because I don't feel like having to do more MP down. And sobering slap if you can. Good. Oh, there goes Tal. Tal woke up. Wake the fuck up, Scarsy. Okay, I'm going to make the judgment that Crag was more likely to survive than Scarsy, so Scarsy will go ahead and get healed up. You're just going to keep monster piling on. You're going to attempt to hustle, and you're going to, I guess, Propeller Blade. Ow! Crag actually died. A little late there. And now we killed him? Oh, and Crag misses out on experience. Alright. We get a good amount of experience. Not the most amount, but that's still pretty good. That was a shit show, though, and I think I learned something for this one. Mouth.
Impressive. But then I would expect no less of the mortal who reached my sanctuary.
Thank you.
Alas, it took you too many turns to defeat me.
Well, I would have had you a little earlier had you not been fully healed twice for bullshit. But sure.
Though it comes close.
Fuck
it
you.
Still cannot be considered a true victory.
I'm holding up my middle finger very hard right now. Fuck you.
Devote yourself to training a little longer. You are almost there.
Oh, shut up.
Visit me again when you have grown truly great. I shall be waiting.
Mm-hmm. Fuck you. I'm not saying we would have definitely gotten the right amount of turns or anything, but that's still fuck you. That's really all I have to say on that. Well, in any case, I already overdid it with this fight. I probably shouldn't have tried that. I'm going to go ahead and revive up my buddy here. And after I alternate some of my equipment, I'll show one more fight with Xenlon before I start grinding him off screen at least. So just know that there's going to be another Xenlon fight with this party again, just with an adjustment with some of our tactics, I think. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed some of that misery. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.